bubble chat where we talk about everything bullshit, all at the same time. So, here you go. Adonis again, but don't worry, we'll have the entire back soon. Building on the empty.
Yeah. In this episode, we're going to be talking about a little bit of everything. We discuss the latest news, sharing our thoughts on current events and perspectives. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
But here's one thing we want to tell you that we love most about the Bubble Chat. It's a place where everyone is welcome, no matter who you are, what you believe. We're happy to have you here. We believe that everyone has something to say and we want to hear from you. So please do not be shy. Step up and speak out with your voices, whether it's your tongue or your thumb. Okay? So reach out to us on social media or emails. Ask us any questions. Give us all of your comments because we love your support. We're always happy to hear from you because you are beloved listeners. In other words, now in the words of this news, it's time for Hot Topics. How you doing? How your week been so far, nephew?
I will say that I have been a night, long story short, I had to walk 4 blocks because the bus driver ignored my sacrifice when I was going to yellow, broke
The bus driver pull colon and you take his or she ain't no time. Probably supposed to right? Okay, well, let's get into it. We're gonna start today's topic about a little bit of bad news, but about a great fucking person, okay? So we're going to be talking about the passing of the rapper Fatman Scoop. He was our beloved hip hop community. His death was a huge loss. PMC always PMC is the source and the tell-all of the first go-to. But TMZ, obviously, the new video from the concert that shows Fatman Scoop walking around on stage without his shirt on before he collapses. People who were there says he collapsed and passed out, and people rushed to administer CPR. Authorities were dispatched for a medical emergency at 8:33 p.m. Videos show medical personnel performing chest compression on someone behind the DJ booth. Folks in the crowd says it's Fatman Scoop. The cause of death is not 100% confirmed as of now, but we do know that he is repeatedly consumed at wait. We do know that he reportedly consumed an energy drink before taking the show. What do you think, bubblers, or should I say bubbler? What's up, nephew?
I mean, I recently heard his passing, I think the day after I came back from vacation.
Mhm.
And it honestly really hit me hard because I remember growing up in my childhood, I listened to Lose Control with Sierra Missy Elliot. And
Let's go.
they collaborated together on the remix of Level Up. And I think
Yes.
it's like one of the biggest fucking
Level up.
collaborations I've ever seen. And it really is bad that he lost his life. And I, of course, send my condolences to his family. What do you think, Adonis?
Well, I'm not gonna say nothing about whatever energy drink he has said because that may be a little bit inappropriate, and we don't want to accuse nobody and let that be the causing of his passing. But I had heard or I had read somewhere in an article that Jermaine Dupri was going to be doing a concert of some sort, and Fatman Scoop was supposed to be the host. So I'm truly disappointed that he won't be able to host it, but I'm truly intrigued by who they're going to replace him with. Fatman Scoop is a pillar in the hip hop community, as was stated in the segment. And as you said, you listen to him, I listen to him, and throughout my years of enjoying music and all that good stuff, here's the gag. Sometimes we have to be happy with the wonderful and beautiful impressions and memories that we have of the person versus being really heartbroken and affected by losing them. I think that we should really focus on what we had, what we were able to share with them, what we received from them, and how we'll be able to actually share and give that energy back and keep their legacy going in some shape or fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all in fair and love. They say the Lord giveth and the Lord shall take it away. So he gave us a great talent in Fatman Scoop, and then he called him home.
Yeah. Well, once again, our hearts go out to Fatman Scoop family, and he will truly be missed.
Right. And let's build this segue right now. So we talked about Fatman Scoop, and Missy Elliot and Sierra, and music make me lose control. Let's go, right?
Yes.
Is Missy not on our roster for discussion tonight?
Believe it or not, she is.
What's going on with Missy?
Well, in a recent ruling, federal judge Nitza Iquinones Alejandro, I do hope I pronounced the name right,
AB, I'm sure you fucked that all the way up, but go ahead.
declined to dismiss a lawsuit filed by Terry Williams against Missy Elliot. Williams claimed that he collaborated with Elliot on several songs in the 1990s, but she refused to credit him as a co-writer. Elliot's attorneys argued that she did not meet Williams until after the songs have been produced. However, the judge stated that it is up to the jury to determine the validity of this claim. The lawsuit included a claim involving a song by the late Aaliyah, which was by the judge. Do you think Williams has a strong case against Elliot, and what do you think the outcome of the lawsuit will be?
Okay, before I give my opinion on this story, I just want to give credit to Missy Elliott for being a phenomenal songwriter. She, I believe, almost single-handedly produced Dangerously in Love. I know that album was originally supposed to be Aaliyah's follow-up album from One in a Million, Rock the Boat, Rock the Boat, yeah. Aaliyah, the Aaliyah album. Missy Elliott, beautiful songs. Very, very touching lyrics. I mean, she goes all the way there and can bring it back with a blah, 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 and make that shit fire. Make it fire. I mean, that's amazing. Not many people can do that. Now, when it comes to this story right here, now let's talk business. Okay. So, I believe that there is a story here because the judge, it ain't me, it's the judge. The judge said, let the people decide. And by letting the people decide means it'll be more favorable and fair, like a neutral. But I believe that the judge does see that there is something there, and they're giving the Terry the opportunity to maybe get their just dues. That's what I believe. I believe that there is something there for Terry to latch on. Maybe he has a case. It could be compelling. It does not have to be factual, because we know that is not what is the truth. It is what you can prove. And if he can prove I wrote this song and that bitch and cheating me out of it and got all these millions and millions and millions of dollars, give me a little change, I think that might put a penny in his bucket.
I want to start off by saying this. I'm currently taking a theater management class, and we talked about copyright law. And I explained in that class that basically when we're writing a song, right, we started having an idea. And then all of a sudden, you don't know that this part of the song, like the chord, the bass line, and all that, you didn't know that it was made by a other person. And I think oftentimes, from what I understand, from my point of view and my experience, because I'm not a lawyer, I don't work at any courts or law firms, so I don't fully understand it all. But I do understand this. But I do know this: when you use a song for someone else, you get faced with a lawsuit. But from what I know is that sometimes when they may get sued for sometimes the wrong reasons, because, like I said, they didn't even know what if that chord has been used from the person who created the original of the song.
True. It's very so true. I know that there is musical composition.
Hmm.
I know that there is a vocal position. I know that there is a musical composer or arranger, and I know that there is a vocal arranger. So if you're talking about writing a song, so let's say you, nephew, wrote the song. Our great Joanne Johnson has written a hit. And then they bring in a producer like myself, Adonis, to come in, and I may totally vocally rearrange your song. I
Right.
haven't written not one motherfucking word, but had I not told you to sing it like this and do that and holler and whimper and whatever, the capacity of the song, it will not be met. So it may not be so much as he wrote the song or has so much writing. I mean, he may have changed the word, only had 2 or 3 lyrics, but if he actually helped orchestrate the song in any means and capacity of that space, then gone. Penny in the bucket for the man, please. Put the penny in the bucket.
Yeah.
How about that? And I was gonna say, and then a final segue. Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, Sierra, and Timberland, I believe, are midway through their last leg of the tour here in the States. I was able to be at the first concert that started in the States in Oakland, here in the Bay Area. She did phenomenal. Sierra is amazing. They did that song and they actually did it together. It was good to see that collaboration. Too bad Fatman Scoop was not available to perform at that concert. Hopefully, he was able to perform as some part of the concert, just specifically for that song, because it's such a mega hit like that. But, I'm just happy that music is living and it's thriving and it'll be here for us before time will end. It will be here after the artist is gone.
Yeah. Moving along, Kenneth Petty, who is the husband of Nicki Minaj, has faced significant backlash for using a derogatory term against homosexual people on TikTok Live. We will not be bringing up the term that Kenneth used out of respect. Petty was criticized by fans for his disparaging remarks, claiming that he had offended his wife's entire male fan base.
Mm.
Claimed that this isn't the first time Nicki has failed to correct him, thus she also received criticism for it. Kenneth Petty is well known for his criminal record, which includes his most recent accusations of rape and manslaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Minaj wasn't off the hook either, as many fans condemned her for failing to stand up for her enormous LGBTQIA plus fan base and
Mm-hmm.
correct Petty when she used the pejorative slur. What do you think, Adonis? And I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my charger.
Uh-huh. Um, I'm gonna say that now I'm totally unaware of what he said, what took place, because I'm not a TikToker like that, and I'm getting my talk ticked. But what I will say is, in addition to him using whatever slur and being offensive to the LGBTQIA community, what I also want to add or comment on is how they always say he's well known for his criminal record. But we would not know of his criminal record had he not bagged, married, and procreated with the queen of fucking rap. So I would like to throw away his criminal record because there's a lawyer out there that may have a DUI. There is a doctor out there that may have some type of harassment or violation, right? There
Right.
is someone that has a speeding ticket. You know, there's someone who unfortunately may have been arrested and accused of solicitation, and that was not the case. But that is not who they are. So I'm going to say again, I would like to not bring up that we know him for his criminal record, which is true, but we would not know that how he not bagged, married, and procreated with the current queen of rap. I just had to say that. Now, as I said, I'm unaware of what he said on TikTok. I don't know what term or slur that he used. If it was offensive, he was wrong. If she didn't say anything, she was totally out of pocket. Um, when you are married, when you are with someone, when you love someone, you support them, even when they're wrong. So in that moment, she may have just did that. I mean, she could have been shocked her own self, but if she didn't say anything, didn't respond to it in any kind of way and tried to ignore it or dismiss it, then yeah, she's gonna get the backlash for it. I'll be actually going to go see her in Las Vegas. So Nikki, I know I might boil me a pink egg and hurl it at your head. But yeah, accountability is big these days. It's 2024. If you ain't accountable, they're gonna make your ass be accountable. So go on and get to count them numbers and just be accountable and just say you're sorry, acknowledge what you did forward.
Yeah, I'm honestly definitely giving Nikki the side eye. I mean, I want to say this. First of all, can you hear me good? All right, going back to another thing. Going back to another thing. I'm honestly definitely giving Nick. I do love Nicki Minaj. Don't get me wrong. I still love Nicki Minaj, and I still love the music that she puts out. But after hearing this, I'm definitely giving her the side eye. I mean, all I know is this. I'm not like a sociology expert, but what I do know is this. When you're in a relationship with someone, you need to defend that. You need to honestly have a conversation with your partner and let them know that what they said is not okay. And because I mean, honestly, I don't think this is just me, my opinion. I don't think marrying Kenneth was the best option for Nikki because because one of the survivors was on the real, and he explained to her, and she explained that Kenneth basically was sexual assaulting her, and like she has, and that survivor, the SA survivor, filed a lawsuit against her and Kenneth.
Right.
And so I honestly don't think Nikki marrying Kenneth was honestly the best option for her. I mean, and they had a son together. I mean, I think Nikki's better than that. I'm just saying.
Is it shit where we live? I don't know what to say. But on that note, go get you a drink. Roll whatever you run some bath water. Wash your dick. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come right back. All right?
Recording in progress.
Welcome back, bubblers. We're here for a little bit more time. Not here for a long time, but a good time. You been having a good time? We hope so. So let's go back to the story. Up next, an ongoing investigation into the music mogul, Diddy, P. Diddy, Sean, Puff Daddy, or whatever the fuck people want to call this potential criminal, his potential criminal charges, and a progressing steadily federal prosecutors from the Southern District of New York. They have issued a grand jury subpoena related to a hotel in Florida. According to recently obtained legal documents by TMZ, the Almighty, the subpoena compels the luxurious Miami hotel to produce documents and evidence pertaining to both Diddy, his ex-partner, Daphne Joy. That's 50 Cent, baby mama. That's why he be better in all this drama. their name in the subpoena. It's specifically the subpoena request reservation records from Diddy, Daphne, and other associates of Bad Boy Entertainment, the CEO's company. The time frame specified in the I keep saying Pacino. The time frame specified in the subpoena ranges back from January of 2008 to the present. The hotel is required to provide check-in and check-out dates, room numbers, guest preferences, and requests, the billing information, and including the room service charge. This subpoena is a significant development in the ongoing investigation into the Diddy's potential criminal activities. The documents and evidence obtained from the hotel may shed light on the nature of his involvement and the extent of his alleged wrongdoing. My lonely bubbler, what do you think about this?
I mean, I learned my lesson not to say that things with Diddy can't get any worse, but it just got worse.
Yeah. I concur, and I. So here's the as some, not many or all, bubbler may be inclined to know who Jaguar Wright and Gene D. Jaguar Wright, some would say it's born like G-level celebrity. And then we have Gene Deal, who is or was Puff Daddy security guard. They both have been on real production on YouTube, and they have given, all full detail exclusive on lots of different situations, different people involved in Puff Daddy. It's really, really sad. Of course, we know it's like, with social media, there has been this ability from fame to star, where we feel out to know business. And in the eye of something as tragic as this, we just want more and more dirt, more details. It doesn't matter how bad. We just want to know. And P. Diddy is wrong for whatever he did.
Right.
Whoever he's wrong. But we are actually wrong for hoarding information. This is serious that someone passed away, and they say, could you respect our privacy a little bit? Because at the end of the day, this is all going to be public record. The day sexually assaulted and you reported, there's a date. The day you die, there's a date. Depending on how you assaulted, those are your details. Depending on how you passed away, that's your details. In someone losing someone, they have to say, could you respect our privacy?
Yes.
When in this case, it is not honest. And I'm not saying respect him giving privacy as in like he deserves. No, like let the dust settle a little bit, because this is actually like mud in some people's eyes that are involved in it. We're just getting through some details. People are really. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
We're just through. We just got boiling hot. Scald my tongue. But then the person that was involved, and that was the story as well, including her, that is blood in their eye. They're reliving all over. There's nothing they can do about it. You can't change the story.
I want to start off by saying this. Diddy allegedly did something into the then young Justin Bieber, from what I researched.
Usher.
Yeah, and he domestic abused
Kim Porter.
and Kathy.
Yeah.
He was in a relationship with Young Miami, and I don't know what was going on, but I do know that there was some sort of conflict or altercation.
Mm-hmm. What we is. That's all she know. What we need. Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
All right. So, you want to play a game?
Yes.
You
Let's
sure?
play a game. Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I need to be sensible.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to be revengeful. And I want you to be full of love. This segment is called FMK. What does he stand for? Fuck, marry, or kill. Okay?
Ooh.
Yes. Now, I'm going to tell you a story first.
Okay.
12-year-old daughter, my young Diddy, sweet Audrey. I was coming up with some for this season, and I came for FMK. And she said, what is FMK? And I told her. And she said, ooh. And I said, ooh, what? And she said, I want to play. I said, go ahead and like me. She said, I'm on Bug, Chris Brown. I'm on Kamala Harris, and I'm on kill Donald Trump. I said, you're going to get married one day. You will. And if that motherfucker put his hand on you, you're going to kill. I said, baby, but this fucking thing, I don't know. I don't know what's going to fly back. I was going to fly. But yes, broke it down. Chris, Kamala, and Donald. How do you see?
I'm a little bit innocent, and so
I know you are 100% innocent.
So I'm just going to replace fuck with
date,
probably
kiss.
I think date's good. I think date's good enough.
Okay.
So I would say.
And you would white girls are not.
I wouldn't date any of them. I would marry.
No, go on with date. But it better not be no TS.
Okay.
And I ain't talking about transsexual.
Okay. I would marry. I would marry Beyonce.
Okay. That's cute.
No. I would date Beyonce. I'm kind of like on a date for a day. I would date Beyonce.
Okay.
I would marry Jennifer Lopez.
Ooh. I like.
And I wouldn't kill, but I would
push down
Donald Trump. Yeah, for sure.
You know what? Could have just let us have him. You ain't got to do like that. My FK. I'm just going to put it all out there. I forgot out of what's that little? Now I sound like Kelly. Oh, gee. He not little. That young man. What is his name? Old Tempo. What's his name?
Lil Nas X.
I would take Lord Nas X down. I would take up in the air like below. I would marry Diana Ross without the pimp, and I wouldn't off. Do you know who Tamar is?
Who?
This little strong shoulder social media influence guy. Dave.
I don't know who that.
I would
I
put
don't know
it.
who he is.
I would put Bubblers. Y'all know who Tamar is? Not with a butt full of semen. I sure would. I put him out of his misery real quick. I would. Judge me. Don't judge. Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Okay. I would
Date.
Ariana Grande.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm going to save the married for last, but I will push down. Who would I push down? I would definitely push down. R. Kelly.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'll take it.
And if I was thinking of a marriages for my childhood, here, what do you think I'm going to say?
From your child, got me. What? That's so Raven. Okay. Elmo.
Look at the chat.
You know what? I'm not dealing with today. You done said your whole name. You done said my turn. Now I'm
look at the chat.
I seen that the TS. I seen it, and we're not talking about no damn transsexual. So look, I would not have nothing against sexy red, but I would push down sexy red and just take the money. So you're not pushing anything. I'm not pushing down other than strong arm. Just get off of so and just run off. I would marry. I wouldn't. Now this is very, very special. But I would marry the supermodel with the life condition. I think her name is Harlow.
Who?
I would marry her. I would.
Who?
Her name is Harlow. She's
Winnie Harlow.
Yes, Winnie Harlow. I would marry her. I would be inspired to wake someone as unique as that. She's like art in my eye. I would totally. Okay, well, stop. We use the F word. We use the D word. Date. I would date. Just to know what they sound like, reps, they skin, they'll lie. I would date
Oprah?
I would date. Yeah. I'd date. I think, yeah. Nothing compared to twisted. Even if it's in the backyard, some wine. And I do. What you think about? You would date Oprah too?
Well, I wouldn't really necessarily date her, but I would probably get
marry her without the.
No. But I would say.
Are you?
What?
Are you sure?
Boy.
I'm just. You wouldn't marry Oprah without a. I would.
I guess.
Run me. Pay me. You been smoking? What's wrong?
I just had a little bit of a long night, is all.
You sure? Or you the gas? Oh.
Take us home.
Well, Bubba, this concludes another episode of the Bubba, where conversation grow freely, thoughts are welcome, and hearts always warmed. We love our community because our community loves us. So, without further ado, keep the bubble popping, keep the conversation flowing. Don't forget that your voice matters, and even more, it matters to us here on the Bubble Cast. So, is yours truly, Adonis, here, and our Mac Direct, JoJuan, FU in charge. And we're going to sign tonight, and want you to be safe, but want you to comment, leave your question, follow, and subscribe. So, until next time, keep it popping.